Let me help on that button. My goodness.
And just like that, we're over 200 people, Niall.
222, 222. Go play that. Those three numbers on that pick three. Oh, 224. It's gone. And rising.
Hey, there's some names coming in, Niall, that we haven't seen in a little bit. It's kind of fun to see some of these names.
Fantastic. Happy Saturday. Look at that.
Everybody got an early cup of coffee this morning.
Look at all the people living life so free. That's as far as I go. Can't see no one.
That's good.
Three pages, all cameras on. Working on the fourth page. Look at people turning their cameras on. Look at that.
Wow, so they all had good bedhead day too.
230 people, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed on a Saturday morning, and 4 pages of cameras on already. My goodness. Happy Saturday. Kudos to all 230 of you so far. Roy's got that nice bright orange size medium shirt on. We'll be able to find him easily. Look at that. Yeah, I said medium. There, I gave you some kudos.
The shirt's actually getting loose now.
Yeah, I see that.
Niall, did you say you're giving away popcorn? You said kudos.
Kudos. Oh, that's some good popcorn right there.
That is good popcorn.
I don't like popcorn. I ate the whole bag every time I open it. I can't just like take a little taste. I'm not paying attention. Next thing I know, the bag's gone. What's up with that?
Yeah, and there hasn't been a commercial break on the TV for it.
So I'm about okay. So you guys, we're gonna roll out hit some things. We got Jason on with us today. Jason, what I want to do is I want to go right to building a page, and so I'm getting everything set up. I want everybody to make sure you're taking really, really good notes. We've got a situation where we know what this is doing, and we know where it's going. So now we need to start really pressing on SEO like we've never before on this product. But now that we got a really good streamline, we got everybody getting their stuff together. We got this extension on the level 3 NFTs, which will end February 28th. There will not be another extension. This is, we need to get going on the rest of it to where we're moving with the company's agenda of, getting this out there and mining, and then, get it to where we're on the exchanges, at which point we can start staking our tokens that we've been holding, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm really excited about this part. So obviously it's app-based. Give me 1 second. Jason, while I'm doing this, I want you to just kind of verbally go through like the steps, just verbally. But I'm gonna come back and build that. I just realized I left my phone and my plus, they're together in the other room. I'll be right back. But you guys, we're gonna build out a page today. And you guys will see me knock this out there, because in all of the reiteration and working with my direct students and getting this lined up, I realized I've overcomplicated how easy this is. And in reverse, thinking it over, we can build a page and we can go now. We don't need to wait until March, like I said before. So we're gonna get it going now. The only thing that's gonna be different is these level 3 NFTs are gonna be available. So we just don't need to. We can talk about it now and just edit it out in March. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But come March, the process to get people going is exactly the same, only they're just going to get a basic NFT or maybe a level 1 or level 2. I'm not sure how that works, but it doesn't matter. They just got to choose the NFT they want, and it's whatever's available, right, Jason? Nothing's going to change other than what's available.
That's right.
I'll be right back.
The only variation, guys. Hey, everybody, my name is Jason. It's great to be here with you guys. It's fine Saturday morning. I know that PST, you guys are up a little bit earlier. I don't feel so bad now for being a little bit drug out. I know a lot of you guys are up bright and early, 8 o'clock a.m. over in the PST, so appreciate you guys being here. And thank you so much, Rory and Niall and Stacy and all the other MSIs. Appreciate you guys having me on. So yeah, Rory was talking a little bit about the watch. The Vivo Watch, the In-Persona app, powered by Vivo blockchain. So I know a lot of you guys have already had the opportunity to be using the product for the past year. I know a lot of you guys have been jumping in with the Founders Level 3 Special Edition NFT. And for those of you guys that, if this information is new to you, I'm sure your MSI, your upline instructor will be able to get you guys some information. We're going to talk a little bit about it today, but really we're going to be moving the community forward today. A lot of you guys have been having some great successes. We've had some fantastic movements over the past week with making some tweaks with the payment processors, and the enrollments have been going through left, right, and center. Yes, we do realize that a couple of the legacy members, there's probably about 20 or 30 of you guys that are having some challenges in getting set up. I spent almost countless hours yesterday. The MSIs put together an incredible spreadsheet outlining some of the challenges that we're still working through. So there's probably about 25 or 30 of you. We have not forgotten about you. We've been working night and day to try and sort out what the challenges were. We got it figured out yesterday. Good news is, and Miljan's been on with support and working. Miljan is our representative with the company behind the walls. And he assured me on Monday, everything is going to be resolved. So for all of you guys that are waiting to get your legacy hubs so that you can start inviting and start promoting, that day is coming just a couple of days away. But yeah, guys, nothing is going to be changing in March. So the process that we've got laid out and ironed out right now is the same enrollment process that's going to be happening in the new in March. So what we're doing now is going to be working in March as well. As Rory referenced, the only difference is going to be the frequency in the mining, how much data you're mining, and how many coins and tokens you're creating when you're wearing the watch when we go live. So all of you guys right now that are legacy members, you either have a basic or a Founders Level 3 NFT. When we go live, the options are going to be a basic NFT, a Level 1 NFT, or a Level 2 NFT. And really the only difference between those NFTs, guys, is the frequency in mining and the frequency in which your data gets updated. So if you guys notice right now, when you run a stress report, for example, if you have a basic NFT, you'll show that the report will generate a data point every 6 hours. If you have a Founders Level 3, you notice that when you check your data and you check your vitals, it's updating every 30 minutes. Well, every time it updates, when we're live on the exchanges and the product starts mining, every update that generates creates data. That data, that anonymous data, is what's going to be creating the mining, which is going to be generating the tokens for wearing the product. And so the frequency in which it updates is the same frequency in which it's going to be mining. In other words, it's the same frequency in which tokens are going to be generated. In other words, it's the same frequency in which cash is going to be generated. And so I want you guys to know that the Level 3 NFT, now, I'm not implying that you're going to make money, and I'm not providing any incentives, or I'm not saying you're going to make X, Y, Z. All I'm saying is that tokens are going to be generated. Those tokens are going to be live on the exchange, and they will have a value associated to them. That is what I am allowed to say. And so that Founder Level NFT, it goes to the end of the month, and then it's going to be expiring. The difference between a Founders Level NFT and a basic level NFT is 30 minutes every mining versus 6 hours every mining. And the data frequency is 40% versus 80%, which is a significant jump in the mining capacity. So we want to make sure that all of you guys that, number one, want to get a Founders Level NFT, you're able to do so. We have until the end of the month to get that done. And for those of you that don't yet have a device, we want to make sure that you guys are plugged in and you're grabbing that device for the pre-launch. Because once Rory and you guys, the community here, hits play and you guys start putting those blogs out, I know there's going to be thousands and thousands of people that have access points to be able to jump into the community. We want you guys to have the first market mover advantage. You guys have earned the right to be here as a family, as a community. You've been here for a year now, waiting for this moment, waiting for this opportunity. And we're just excited to be here and to be a part of it. So Rory, back over to you, my friend.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen because I want to be doing live this live build out, and it's here's the thing, and I'm gonna state this. Even if you don't have this set up yet, you know, maybe you're trying to get stuff together. I have like 10 people I know that are waiting for the tax refunds to get done. That's coming here soon. This extension helped that a lot. You know, timing is everything. You know, we get to be in the right place at the right time all the time, but you also need to be in a pattern of there's never a faster, like there's never a limit on how fast you can get a page out there. We are in one of the legs of our marketing, which is a very powerful one, which is search engine optimization. Time is the weight. So the faster you get it out there, the better. Even if you're not going to be participating for a week, don't wait. Don't hesitate, get that page built, get it out there, and we can even start marketing it. And so what I'm going to show you is a couple ways that we're doing things in when we have a special thing to offer. So pay attention. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
So
I keep saying
Rory, you're gonna build out the page right now, Rory, and then you're gonna put in the process. So guys, it's super easy to enroll people right now. The process is simple. You just get them to download the app and you share an invitation code.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to go over. So this is a little bit different than other things we promote, where we send them someplace and they sign up and we have tracking. This whole system is based on an invite code. Like, they cannot activate without an invite code. They can download the app, they can get in, but they can't activate an NFT and be part of the process of mining and collecting data without that invite code. It just, once I understood that aspect of it, I was like, why am I waiting on this? So I'm going to my page. I'm on the Rory 3. That's what I'm doing my build outs on. I'm going to my mobile app and wearable devices, and this is all based on the watch with the stuff we had before. I have some different videos and stuff that's on here. I'm going to change all these out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this page, and I'm going to we wrote this one pretty good. See, right? I started doing this already, and it's called the Vivo Token Mining Watch. And why this is great, and I have this old information on here. I'm not going to delete this information because I want to refer people back to that if they're looking for Vivo or the stuff that's out there. I've already got a year's worth of SEO on this token mining watch. I'm just going to create a new page that's going to replace this in my indexes. And so I don't want to delete this because this has already been out there. But I did start this information here, right? So I got these steps, and that's fine. And I'm going to just grab those. I'm going to open up my rory3.com again. So just type your domain again. And I have that page here, and I have it in edit mode. But I'm not going to delete this page. I've already got SEO out there for a year. I'm not going to delete that. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to take it out of the categories as I create the new one. So the new one, and then I'll refer it to the new one. All right, so the new one, here we go. So I'm going to go with in persona, because that's what the app is based on, right? So in persona and Hilo. And I'm doing this because I'm gonna do several different pages on this and what it does for me, etc. But I'm doing in persona and Hilo because I want to go after those keywords in case anybody searches them. And if we all dominate that, that'll be great. No one, like right now, Snapshot US outside of RRR247, no one knows what in persona is. Hilo, though, has been out for a bit. But tying in persona and Hilo together is what I decided I was going to do. And this is one angle of many, but this is my main page I'm going to build for today. For in persona. This will be the page that I send people to that explains how to get going in this and so on. And I like the fact that there's already videos and everything that send people to for information. And so it's just about outlining it. And the slug will be in persona and Hilo, and then I do my meta description. And this is where I want to start. That's my meta description. I'm also going to make that my beginning paragraph. And then I'm going to go right into it, what it is, right? So do not let big tech control and release your unprotected health data. I never spell sovereignty right.
Me neither.
I know there's like an I in there somewhere. Sovereign.
Sovereignty.
Looks like me trying to type sovereignty too, Rory.
Yeah, I really should like, yeah, now I know it's gonna be on my in persona and Halo, but I need to know how to spell it. It's gonna be right there. Our privacy
Matters.
information. Sourced, available. So usually I like to put a video in the very top part of what we do, right? So I go to the in persona and there's videos on here everywhere, right? It explains it, right? And so it's pretty much everything we need to do is here. And if I right click and I think I can get the source code, hold on.
Hey, Rory, there's a video that you'll probably want to duplicate, which is the first one just above where you're at. That's a video
This one
right
right
there.
here?
Yeah, that's the cartoon. And guys, in a minute 30, it literally explains everything, and it's all I'm using to
the first
invite.
Web3
I'm
app
going right
that
here. I'm
uses
going
your
to copy the
heartbeat to
embed
mine
code.
crypto. Built on Vivo Smart Chain, In Persona's community powers the first decentralized.
Yeah, before I open this, actually, I let this run so I could take it in. So this video, this is what I was going to grab anyway, but I'm gonna go over just. I'm gonna basically mirror what this says on this page, but I'm gonna do it in a repetitious way on what to do, right? So I'm gonna go back here. I'll go ahead and put it in the embed code. So I'm gonna do a browse all. I got to get the HTML code or custom HTML. Then I'll paste the embed code there. I actually like, well, 550 by 310 is fine. I believe I can just download those links. I think they're both clickable. If I go here, let's see, everything is changed. They make everything so easy for linking. There it is. I want to open a new tab and apply. So they can do it all in one stop here. Like first do this, and even though it's all here on the in persona thing, I'm going to tell them this here too. So I'll show you. Copy link address. And I'm literally picking apart that page for what I want, what my agenda is going to be. Right, and I can test it. Goes right to it.
Perfect.
Okay, so here's a video, right? And I'm gonna do my thing here where I go heading 3. And blue. So you guys, this is a nice teal. See, and a little bit of purples. I like when people get it. I actually think they did a really good job for one of our, a vendor of ours that we market. It's great. By the way, Jason, I'm in a side note, right? So we have these watches, I know these are generation 2 watches or whatever. I'm not wearing mine. I'm wearing the band. So, and this is fully charged, which is good. But I have a question on the band because I noticed it pretty much runs most of the scans automatically, right? And I got my AFib on, it just runs.
Yep.
But the other stuff that you want to run, you have a sensor. How do you indicate that you want to run that? Like the EKG, for instance. Do you know?
Yeah, you select the EKG button. Yeah, there's a report on the watch. So you just swipe to the left.
No, I'm on the band.
Oh, you're on the band. Yeah. So I don't know the answer to that.
I think, I got to figure. I think you either
I'm
request
still waiting for mine to arrive. Yeah, you're asking for how does it? Because on the watch it shows you where to grab.
Right. This band doesn't.
Yeah.
I think there's so that's what I was just trying to figure out. Is there's a couple of reports because everything else runs itself.
Yeah.
Which I'm just going to state because we get. I mean, our pulse is the mining. We're literally mining crypto with our heartbeat, right? So if it's automatically running, I don't have to run it manually. I'm going to be ahead of if I had to run it manually, right? It's gonna mine as fast as it possibly can based on my settings, right?
Based on your NFT level.
Well, based on my NFT level, but also individually too, right? Because the reports are constantly running, it's constantly checking my blood pressure and everything, right?
Based on your NFT level. So if you have a basic NFT, it runs a report for you automatically every 6 hours. If you have a founder's level 3, Rory, it runs and creates automatic reports for you every 30 minutes. So that way you're automatically mining based on the NFT level. But you can run reports as frequently as you like, though.
Okay, so I just like the fact that I don't have to push a button to run it. It's just running. I just check in.
Absolutely.
And for those that want more information, it's all here. Everything we need to write on, everything that we can and cannot say, or not that we cannot say, but stuff we can say, it's all right here. How it works, everything. So here's the in persona explainer, right? And so I'll go back to my page. The SocialFi and HealthFi, right?
Correct.
I'll do my first, please, because I like doing that.
Yeah, and while you're typing, Rory, for those of you that don't understand what the SocialFi and HealthFi rewards are, those are the elements in which you gain the rewards inside of the community for wearing the device. So the HealthFi rewards is the mining capacity from your watch, as well as the watches that you bring into the community. So if you brought Steve into the community and Steve's watch is mining at an NFT level 3, every 30 minutes, 50% of the mine coins goes to the watch wearer, 25% of the mine watch coins go to the person that referred them in, and then the other 25% goes into the global pay pool. And for the SocialFi, those are the rewards that you earn for bringing people into the community and the data acquisition of the NFT. So there's 2 different ways you're earning: inviting people into the community, that's the SocialFi, and then while they're wearing the watch, the tokens that are created, that is called the HealthFi. So you earn income off of both of them.
And what I'm going to do is And what I'm going to do with this is I'm literally going to send them the in persona, because I mean, they can't really bypass me on tracking, because like they have to have an invite code.
That's right.
So wait till you see what I wait. Hold on, I'm getting to that here in a little bit. I'm so excited because it's dawned on me how to do this. And I was like, okay, I got the solution. We got to get on this right away. So I like to align my text right on stuff that's like that. And I am going to make this a heading 4. So slightly smaller than the stuff I'm emphasizing. And I really, if at all possible, I want to make this like a purple. Well, maybe it's because it's hyperlink. Okay, so that's there. These got to be bigger. So once they run the app, then they got to like set up an account, right?
That's correct. Then you got impersonal there, I believe, Rory.
You know, the great thing about misspellings though, Jason, it causes you to stop and read it.
Yeah, right. I thought you were going to say.
And it shows we're human.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say it's good for SEO for finding people like myself that also can't spell.
That's why you do extra pages that are misspelled. That's exactly why you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ignore a lot of things. I hear it. My ADHD picks it up, but I'm also on a mission to write a certain way. So
Yeah, and the other cool thing, Rory, that you guys can be marketing as well is the next step after they get their invite code and they walk through it. The next step is they're going to get their own wallet. So you could actually market a wallet as well, Rory. So the next step is setting up your first, for a lot of people, it's going to be their first wallet that they're getting set up. And for other people that have wallets, this will be another wallet that you've got accessible to you.
Before they get the invite code, did they set their wallet up?
No, they set their invite code up when they go through the app the first time. And then once they're inside of the app.
Am I doing this in order? I'm saying is I'm doing this in order, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's all I care about right now. So don't get ahead
I
of me
will pause you.
there.
Yes, no, you're doing it great. And guys, there's a great promo here. And Rory, I'm not, congratulations on qualifying, my friend.
Oh, well, thank you. We actually have quite a few people that have been qualifying on that.
Tremendous amount of people, Rory. I don't know how many in the community now, but we're into the dozens of you guys that have gone out and enrolled your first 3. So the promo running for you guys is for every 3 level 3 NFTs that you enroll on the 3rd NFT. So you'll make, as part of the SocialFi rewards, you make $150, which is 10% of the founders level NFT. So a founders level NFT costs $1,500. So you'll make $150 for your first 2 enrollments per enrollment. So 300 total. And then on the 3rd enrollment, you'll get a free founders level NFT level 3. And that's valued at $2,500, which we get for $1,500 during the promo phase. So you get a free one of those. And then on the 4th enrollment, you earn $1,500 USD cash on top of the 150, and on top of the free NFT. So congratulations to all you guys that have done that.
Yeah, I guess obviously we're marketers, right? So we make money marketing the right things online. I'm going to publish this so I don't lose my work.
That's correct.
But this program is multifaceted, or I call it multidimensional on earnings, because we get paid acquisition bonuses for getting people involved. And for us, it's great for sharing our community. But also, we're going to be making more and more money in the mining the bigger our hubs are. The more people we have in our hubs, the more we're going to be earning from the SocialFi aspect, right? The more the more, like anything. But this is one of those things, guys. I don't know if everybody grasp it as well as what I'm about to say. We are the launch point for the United States of America, right? It's by far, we've got the highest percentage of consumers. We also have a very high percent of unhealthy people, and technology to help that is something that's there. But I mean, this is something that drives telehealth. It drives the medical industry even further because it's all about our data, right? If I know what's going on with me, I can fix it. The doctor can read the reports and know what's going on. They're trained to read reports and act on that. That's what this is allowing it to happen without me going into his office, without me having to, be hooked up to machine and costing time and energy for the doctor, hospital, and everything. This is an amazing and tremendous way forward. It's going to impact health insurance. It's going to impact the way things are done. This is a big play, and we are part of it, and we got to roll it out. And we got to be the voice out there, right? Just because we're part of it doesn't mean it's just going to fall into our laps. We got to go do the marketing, right? Nothing sells itself, right? If the law of marketing allows us to take this forward and get it out there. And this is where I was having a disconnect is how do we get that out there? And then I'm like going, well, with the level 3 NFT, I have 100 invites on the left, 100 invites on the right. And then Jason, when those hundreds are gone, what happens? What happens?
Well, then you upgrade your hub, I suspect. We haven't got that far yet.
Well, here's what I'm seeing right now. We always have options. And if we could upgrade our hub and add more, great. But also, guys, we're a utopian community. I think I've said that word a few times, right? So like, I'll go to Niall and say, Niall, how many invite codes do you have? If Niall's in my hub B, for instance, if he grows, I grow. Why can't I go get his invite codes out there? If I don't have any more, I'm gonna go down. That's what I'm gonna do, Jason. I'm gonna build others.
Hey, I didn't want to say what you think you should be doing as a community, but as a community leader, that's exactly what I would be doing as well, Rory. Building it out from the top down, taking care of yourself and then taking care of your team, helping them do the same.
So yes, that's how we do it with everything. And we did that with this from day one, Jason. I mean, so like, I've given so many, like what would be a personal connection to me, and I put them under the community that's also helping grow each other, and we just do things in the way that we feel is right. And we had an amazing promotion to get things preset for this. We told everybody, look, there's a lot of things that need to happen before this to launch, and we're launching right now. So it's kind of really cool to bring it up. But we took a place. We all bought a device. We all know how those. I know how that watch inside and out. Like I know where everything is because I had time, and that is precious education, really. And so we've all done that. Now I get the new band, which by the way just makes it easier. I guess it's like I don't have to keep running that report. It just runs it. I almost feel like I'm not doing something that I should be doing because for a year I ran reports, right? Or I ran the reads, whatever you call it. I let the sensing go, and we watched this morph. And some of us here, like because of the community, you got your 2 people, so you could maximize the tokens that we were awarded that we worked out, Jason. But all these things that you're going there, and so we have some that have direct people to you, and that promotion you're talking about, and the way this builds is you need to have personally invited people in Hub A and Hub B. You have hub consoles that have invite slots, and if I remember, I think the basic. I'm not sure if the basic came with any. I think it's basically just for like a user that just wants to have their stuff read and be part of it. But the founders NFT 3, and I'm saying this if this is already after the fact. It's whatever the highest level. You probably have more invites on there, but filling our invites, it almost seems like, well, could I put 100 on the left and 100 on the right? Well, I mean, we get so many consumers and how we market, and this has such big reach. But if I fill up my 100 on my left hub and 100 on my right hub, I know things are going pretty well. I'm going to tap down always. I'm going to go find who else has invite codes. I'm going to put those out there. And that's my whole job right now is how can I get rid of all my invite codes on the left, all the invite codes on the right. Right now we're, by the end of February, I don't think I'm going to get rid of all mine. But because right now we're trying to just get level 3s in so we can maximize. But I know that every level 3 I get in has 100 on the left and 100 on the right. And if I help them, it just helps me. It's one of those things that it's not going to hurt me by helping grow that. It's only going to benefit the community overall. And we're looking to put millions, and if not billions, into this platform. so we can make the world a better place and have it be done in a protection way of our health. I mean, can you imagine the resources that are available if 50% of the world was tied in this data? I mean, they're going to be able to see patterns and help react and create solutions faster than they ever could before because data tells all. Anyway, even 17%, which is the saturation point, if 17% of the world has a Helo device or they're tied in because we expand to other things and the way that read the white paper, it gets pretty exciting. But it's one of those things like, man, this could be so big and nobody's even touching this direction. We're not competing against companies A, B, C, D, E. We are the only company doing this, and we get to take it out there. Plus, it's a circular thing. And Jason, you and I talk about this a lot. Niall, I know we talk about it a lot, but I actually watch like the products. I can tell that they're working because over that last year, my levels got better. I went from a dangerous, let's just say that my blood pressure hereditary is pretty high. My blood pressure is really nice right now. I'm a great candidate for all sorts of life insurance and everything. And I know it's because I took care of my health. I dropped 54 pounds, and that's kind of proof by itself, but also my levels are great, right? I'm not in danger of any heart attack soon, which is great news for, I think, everybody. It's like, you don't want to be in a place like that. And I have friends that are not that much older than me that have gone in cardiac arrest. And you know, they didn't even care for the watch before. They didn't see a value for it. I promise you the conversation is going to be different now. You know, and we have dear friends. He had a quadruple bypass. He's checking his watch all the time. And he said, Rory, it gives me peace of mind. I see the stuff down. And if that's all it does, it makes me good. You know, he had a very good scare. And, you know, none of us want to leave here when we have family and grandkids to still see, right? And so it's, you know, health, if anybody, I don't think anybody's going to argue that health's not important. We just never had, in our life, this is the best reporting we've ever had to maintain where we are. I mean, I almost can't believe we have it, Jason, but we do.
Rory,
so, let me go back to this.
You say it 100 times too. Same for me. Been into health a long time, and yeah, nothing's made more of an impact as fast as this watch has for me. Just monitoring my sleep, even it just changed everything.
Now, the thing about this, I was worried about this for some reason. I know I overthought it. And I'm just gonna have to watch it when they're gone, make sure I put more, right? Start at the top and move down until you find and I'm going to literally paste invite codes there. I'm going to put 10. I might put 20. And like I'll work on like hub A first, and I'll go to hub B. It really doesn't matter, but I'm going to focus just one hub at a time. You know, I've got both hubs humming. If you have a hub that's not really going and you only got one that's going really good, you can go back and forth. There's really no wrong answer. This is bringing people online that I may or may not know, because if I talk to a friend, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to tell them to go in person. I'm going to tell them to go get the app in their app store, right? Go to the app store or Google Play Store, download the app. I'm going to walk them through it, right? Person to person, somebody I know or a family member, I'm going to walk them through it. Okay, even if they're just going to get like the basic NFT and get the Helo, that's how it starts in March. In March, they can come in and just get basic and go. Until then, we're just building the founders, right? But that's going to change. February 28th will be done. March 1 going forward, guys. March 1 will hit fast. Like we're at February 4th, you guys. I mean, January was like a very, very fast year, right? It's gone. Now we're in February. We're going to be in March quick, right? You guys know time goes. So I'm building this page for SEO, not necessarily for people I know, even though I would send people here. Like we're going to be marketing this, and I've been trying to figure out the marketing ads we're going to use for this based on this. And I have decided that the consensus marketing we're going to do is all about get your invite code. And that's the call to action. Get your free invite code, because it's free. It doesn't cost anything for the invite code, right? So yeah, they get their app, they get this in there, and then they got to buy a device. Well, let me tell you about the cell psychology about electronics and devices. we all like to buy toys and gadgets. We all do. That this band, if this is going to help me on the health side, it's great. We all know somebody in our family that's going to benefit because health is number one, right? If without our health, nothing matters. And the sheer gravity, the weight of that alone makes this just a forward. Marketing's already, it's press the marketing. We don't have to really invite people like, hey, do you know your health is really important? And if you don't take care of it, bad things can happen to you. You know, I don't need to educate anybody on that except for the invincible 20-year-olds and younger, which isn't technically, that's not who we're marketing. Almost everything we're set up is marketing 30 and above, 40 and above. And that's the demographics we just hit based on the way we market and advertise already. And the thing that's good about this is I am going to segue and do a cross marketing run into this. And we're going to go a little bit into our DTCA time, which is fine because I'm doing that training as well. I'm so excited about that next thing I'm going to show you guys. But this direction here and building this page, I think is super, super important. And we want to get everybody to get this up there. And if you don't have an invite code, you know what? The thing about what we do here as a community is you can get them from your instructor. Help your instructor out. They're doing a lot for you. Our instructors go above and beyond. So maybe you're not in this yet. Get your page out there, get it going. Borrow invite codes from your instructor. Get like 5 from them until you decide what to do. Right? I mean, it's one of the things that we've always been able to do for those that really can't get into the anchors and do it. Well, do the work, do the marketing, help something come in because we always pay it back. We find a way to take that money to invest it to get you in. And come March, I mean, Jason, what is it? Like it's like $150 for a band.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So you guys are getting a low ticket item, Rory, you guys will be hitting. So it'll be a free NFT. People will be able to grab an $150 device. Then they'll be able to acquire the level 1, level 2 as they see fit.
All right. So I'm gonna do this. So watch. Trouble. Let me just get this out here. Hold on. For everybody here, I want you to know that this was going over my mind over and over again as I meditated from last night and this morning. And so if it looks like I'm just throwing this out easy, I've just had a lot of time to prepare, right? I've got the patterns of my life to meditate and build pages, and then I come and knock them out. I taught myself how to do this over these decades of doing it, that I knock out a page quick because I've already pre-thought it out in my meditation and preparation. So it looks like I did it in an hour. I've really been mulling it over for hours on the best way to take this out there based on how I know how to market. So if it looks really simple, it's practice, right? It's learning the patterns. And I'm hoping to teach you guys that, which is the only way I know how to teach is repetition. All right, so troubleshooting. If you have any issues at all, you have a forum to support. Not to mention internal support teams in persona, Evo are incredible. The tickets from the app itself, right? By registering, right, be entered to our email system to reply directly to us at so probably touch. Oh. Okay. Some of my troubleshooting. So I always like to put troubleshooting. More and more we're going to do this, and I'm going to kind of highlight certain things. They can go to the persona page and get it, but also I'm putting myself out there. I let them know that I'm there to help them, right? So So I'm gonna put code 1, code 2, code 3. I'm gonna put 10th. And I'm gonna come back and put them in later. Because I gotta get them from the app. Actually, I have a thing. I think I gotta do 11. Okay, I'll do 11. I'll go my numerology stuff. I'll put 11 codes, right? And then I have not been updating fast enough. I always say we. So I'm always going to I'm super available in ways that don't disrupt me if I don't want to be disrupted, right? Facebook, come find me on Facebook, right? Like it's going to be Rory Rickard, right? So facebook.com, Rory Rickard. You guys all have a code and you can personalize it, but whatever it is. So I'm going to send them here. They can come here, they can contact me, they can call our number, they can call the office. It's all here, right? And you guys, when I do my mass marketing, you guys are gonna want everything to come to you, but I do mass marketing, and if they call into Goya and they're not in Trello, that's fair game. I mean, I know some of our amazing people that run Goya. I've been feeding stuff for the mass stuff that I do. They need to come in the network and get going. It benefits me anyway, right? We get to give forward, like and networks. I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys this, of all the things that we have, this is a very circularly generating project, meaning everybody has health concerns. You can be the healthiest person on the planet, you still worry about your health. It's an under thing that you care about, unless you're 20 and like you're invincible, and then all of a sudden you're not, right? I think I realized I wasn't invincible at about 22 when I started just gaining weight. I'm like, what is going on in my body, right? And then, but before that, I mean, I would do anything and I didn't care. I thought I was invincible, right? I get that. Now, but everybody cares about their health. I bring that up there because I'm not going to go market to 15-year-old kids. I know they're invincible. They don't need their health. They don't have too many health scares at that age usually. What I'm going to market is where we market everything everything we market, right? So I'm going to come here. And I'm going to add some stuff here. I'm going to add some more troubleshooting. If there was ever an area where you could do a long, detailed, correlating, page, this is one of them. Like I want to cover the nuts and the bolts on the very top part, but then I'm gonna go down below, right? I'm gonna start doing all that. So there's all my codes. I have to go back here. I'll go to Facebook. I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna hyperlink. I'm gonna go that. Open a new tab. Put it there. Email.
Rory, we had a lot of people hitting me up asking about the codes because they expire. We were originally told they expire in 24 hours, but I just looked at the codes I've generated and it's 1 year.
Oh yeah, I think that was a problem before, and that's what I was overthinking. But no, it's a year. It is.
Yes, it's a year. And so you're promoting your page with codes so people, because the codes that you're going to post there are only one-time use. You're going to come in and update that as they get used?
That's the plan.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that's how I was interpreting it, and I'm loving it. Now you got me going. That instead of messaging me for the code, they can grab one.
Yeah, this is something that we've done with like the coupon codes. Like, so Bella Vita's got a coupon code system, and this is a way to do that with that as well. Though I've found that my retail did not go up, but I offered a coupon code. Just my personal profits went down, and also the value of the product. The way that we do things there now. This is the sidebar, but the retail, we make really good profits. Retail profits are higher. But when people buy it at that, the value set there, and then they become a member, they save so much on the product by being a member. It just helps the gravity of getting people long-term on the products. And the Velveeta products, you guys, they work great. Over time, they work even better. I say that as I lost another 2 inches around my gut. It's amazing how this stuff works, but it's just steady goes. All right. So this is, I got my troubleshooting, get your invite code. Troubleshooting go down a little bit. Instagram, I gotta get my Instagram. I should know what it is, but and if you don't have these, don't use them. Not everybody is like pushing out their Instagram stuff. I use Instagram, Facebook, and that's my primary ones that I use. I don't do much with like, I just don't with the other stuff really. I'm getting my my Instagram thing so people can go right to it. I think it's Rory.Rickard as well. I just making sure. It is. And then I'm going to put this on there. This isn't, not everybody necessarily needs to do this, but I'll do this. Or you can call us at the RRR247 support line at 1-877-310-5353. I like to use that number. I always plug the PBS wherever I can, right? I'm going to unapologetically. And I don't want them to leave this page, so I'm going to open it in a new tab and all on this. And that's an exception for me, even though it's internal page. I don't want them to leave this page. I want them doing stuff. Okay, so Jason, after they get the code, then they got to get a device, right?
As soon as they set a code, the next step inside the app will be to set up their wallet, Rory.
Oh, wallet, right. Okay, hold on. Right, wallet first. I should be on, let's see, so hold on. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. I'm gonna say crypto wallet within the InPersona app, right?
You can say that.
I'm trying to be as basic as possible.
Yep.
30, now you want to set your crypto app. And in USDC,
Yes.
USDC token,
USDV.
DVD.
Actual. Yeah.
Which stands for.
Well, it's US dollar.
It's a Vivo token.
USDV is a Vivo token.
US dollar Vivo token. Yeah. That's
Yeah, it's tied to the US dollar, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's the stable coin, right?
No, well, both will be going in your crypto wallet. We should refer back there, Rory, maybe tweak that a little bit, just because there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's there too. They just launched BUSD inside the wallet, USDC inside the wallets, so we could get an updated list of what it supports. But that's where all your rewards will be going.
Okay, I have a hard time with that dang word. I'm just gonna copy it up here. Reign, R-E-I-G-N. I think I can get it now. Luckily, I'm not in any like spelling bees. Okay. Gotta be careful with that. Okay. So let's see. Secondly, heading 3. So I was really self-explanatory to get the wallet going, right? It kind of walks you through it in the app,
Yeah,
right?
very intuitive. There's 4 simple steps inside the app. Rory, you could say inside the app will be 4 simple steps in setting up your passphrase, your passcodes, and protecting your wallet on the blockchain.
4 steps.
4 steps. Now there is integration of external wallets on there, gang. We haven't tested those as of yet. We'll start testing those soon.
Anybody that understands that stuff is going to need a walkthrough on that. I'm not worried about that right now.
No.
I don't know if that's where you're going. I that's great when that comes out, but I'm not worried about it just because it's like you guys, they made a change in you guys will see me do this. When you're in heading, bold is the opposite of bold. So I bold the stuff I want to soften, and then I don't bold the stuff I want to highlight. So like this isn't bolded, this is. So that's how I'm doing that. I know I go this really quick. I'm trying to be more detail oriented this year. Okay. So so that's thirdly, and I need to change the color of that.
So Rory, on that note that I was just saying there is the option to import your wallet or create a wallet. So Rory, in your steps right here, you're going to want to specify to create a new wallet. So there'll be 3 options when they log in to set up their first wallet. Option 1 will be to import a wallet. Option 2 will be to import an existing wallet. And option 3 is something else regarding an external wallet that I can't recall right now. But just make sure you specify set up your new wallet, then follow the 4 simple steps. Click set up new wallet. Exactly. And so guys, what we know is that setting up a new wallet works. It works extremely well. We haven't had any challenges with it. So we're just going to stick with that, with what's working at the time being.
Okay, so then after they set up their wallet, is it fourthly, yeah, this is my new style. Like it's all for this freaking indexing. But
yeah.
Fourthly, is that now it's time to get the device?
Fourthly, no, device is last step. So very last step, Rory, after you acquire the NFT. So the next step is to select an NFT that fits for you. At the time of writing this, there's only one option available, and that's the Founders Special Edition Level 3. Rory, there's a great video that I can send you. That's part of the presentation deck on what an NFT is, and it's a 6-minute video, and it's golden. So
Okay.
good.
Do you have like an embed code you can get me?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to shoot to me on WhatsApp or?
Sure. You want to do it live? Yep.
Yeah, send it to me right now. Absolutely.
No problem. Actually, Stacy, do you have it there? My computer, when I switch screens, it's really, I'm scared it's going to freeze on me.
I do have it. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I posted it in the thread there a little while ago too.
No, some of us tend to grab onto things pretty quickly.
And then Rory, when you're ready, we'll go through the steps on setting up your NFT, which is 1, 2, I guess 3 steps. There is a handful of steps to do this, guys, but when you really look at what it is that we're getting set up and what we're doing, I mean, MetaMask is, I don't know how many steps to get that. It's not that many steps to do what we're doing right now. And once you do it a handful of times, with someone that has any experience whatsoever with crypto, meaning they've bought a Bitcoin before in their life, anyone who's ever bought Bitcoin or anyone who's ever bought a crypto, the setup and the enrollment process is probably, I would say, 10 to 20 minutes. I've had people do it in 10, 15 minutes. It's just repetition.
So I'm gonna make this block's gonna be a custom HTML because I'll get the embed code.
I'm just waiting on WhatsApp. Here it comes.
Oh, are you gonna get it and send it to me?
There it is. And then I'll put it into the MSI one because it's the actual embed code itself, not just the YouTube link.
Okay.
Is that the animated one, Stacy?
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's what I was going to share too. Go ahead. Got it. Cool.
Stacey, that's the animated one. What is an NFT? It's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a certain MSI, not myself, collect all of them and created a document.
Oh, wow. Share, Sugar Bear.
Oh, Shar. That's who did it. Shar.
Shar, Sugar Bar. Sugar Shar.
That was funny. I was going to pick on your accent and say the Shar, not share. Shar.
After the NFT, it's the device, right?
Yeah, and so the NFT, Rory, you just might want to say the NFT. I don't know if you want the exact steps. You got to click on the globe and then type in m.inpersona.com and then select the NFT and check out.
Type it in if you have an Apple.
If you have an Apple, yeah.
If you have a Droid, it's already there, right? m.inpersona.com.
Yes.
So the globe.
Select the globe, which is on the bottom of the screen. And then you'll be presented with a web browser inside the app. Exactly. m.inpersona.com. And then hit the go button. Many people forget to hit the go button. Droid users can just hit the go button.
That'll take them to the Hilo store, right?
It'll take them to the next page. And on the next page, Rory, it is the NFTs available for purchase. So the next page will show the level 3 special edition founders NFT.
Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Yep.
That's me plugging my computer in. Okay. That's pretty impressive. It's got all morning. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna make it general. Select your NFT. If there's only one to get, that's all they can get. That's fine.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, make it timeless, Rory, and just put select your NFT. And then, yeah. Exactly.
I know I'm missing something on here. They select the NFT and then it mines it, right?
Yes.
You will be walked through purchase, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right? Jason? Now
Yeah,
we're into the Hilo device.
here. Yes. Yeah. So connect your data NFT. Yes. And so the last step is on purchase. So when you buy your NFT, an email will be generated. The email will come from in persona. It might be worth mentioning that once you purchase your NFT, you'll be able to go back to the home page, and you'll be able to see your NFT and bind your device, which would lead into the next step, which is obtaining your device. And I don't know if you want to put any troubleshooting in there at all and just say, take note of whether or not your NFT was on the Polygon network or the Vivo network. And that's how you'll see your device on the homepage. There's just, I think it might be too much for this, but.
So let's see. By default, is it VSC?
By default, I think it's by default on Polygon.
I think I had to change mine. That's why I asked. It's fine.
Yeah. You might want to say it doesn't matter which network, as long as you see it. So inside the email, Rory, will be a link to Hilo Health as well as a code. And Rory's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we lost Rory. It's all good. He'll be back.
Yeah.
No, I've been typing up, I've been modifying I didn't do 11 codes on my page. I did 6.
I'm so excited for you guys. What great mentorship. You guys, this is tremendous. All you guys have to do is duplicate what Rory's doing. You got some marketing material out there, and you got some promotional material, and you got some internet real estate and a great product, and that's exciting for you guys.
Yeah, but
Really
Jason, I know while we're waiting for Rory here, because we want to pick up when he comes back in so we can keep going on the page. But a little slower on the commissions, the kind of money that if they sell just one level 3 NFT to someone, they get how much?
150. So 10%.
$150. And if they sell 4 of them, now on top of the 150 for each of the 4, they get now.
Total, it'll be 1950. So you'll make 150, a free NFT, level 3, and then 1500. So you don't get paid on the free NFT. I'll clarify that. I know before we thought you did. Makes sense that you don't. So you get 1500 on the 5th one, 150 on the first one, 150 on the second one, and then a $1,500 special edition founders level 3 on the 3rd one. and 1,500 USD on the fourth one. And you can do that as many times as you want. So,
So-
there's some of you MSIs that's done this, you've already done 2 cycles.
But so literally they could have their basic, they're not the level 3 NFT. They could easily earn their investment back before they even got the credit card bill.
100%. That's the way the promo was designed, Stacey. So
Cool.
yeah, I mean,
we took up enough time there, Jason. Rory is back.
perfect. Good job, Stacey. Love it.
And it also answers a lot of questions that I was getting hit on Skype.
And the codes have been coming out.
Oh,
So I've been watching the MSI threads. You guys have been blowing up in there, getting your free codes. I got mine. I was excited. I was very excited to see it.
Yes, I got my free code. Niall, you got your free code, right?
I don't think so, not yet, but I probably do. If I don't have it, I'll get it.
You might want to go check your email.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
They all got kicked out early this week, I think, or last
Monday.
Friday.
Monday or Tuesday.
Oops. Okay, not yet. I'll look for it. Jason, there's another thing I think I heard you mention.
Mm-hmm.
How does it change the mining when you're putting people, you're a level 3 and you're putting those level 3s in your hubs? How does it change? How does it affect your ability to mine?
It doesn't affect your ability to mine. It does affect what you're earning, because guys, remember, for the SocialFi element is getting paid off the NFTs, but the HealthFi component, there's a 10 to 25% on the mining from the people that you've invited into the community on the HealthFi side. So the SocialFi, you get paid off the NFT, right? But then on the HealthFi side, you're getting paid on your personal connections. Your personal connections are the people that you personally brought in through your personal invitation codes generated by your hubs. And so you can earn up to 25% off of everyone's mining. And, guys, I was just on the phone with some internet marketers the other day, and they're like, well, if we promote this online, we could bring in, 300-400 people personally. And so we use the income calculator to calculate what that would look like. And I don't want to say the number here because that would, might not be proper, but it's mind blowing.
I need more fingers, Jason. I can't count that high.
I don't know if it's Roman numerals, but we can use WIG.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's, yes. And so if you bring in 8 people, then you're making percentages of what they're mining. So the way that it works, guys, is up to 25% is paid to the person that provided the invitation code. 50% goes to the person that's doing the mining personally. And then 25% goes into the hub payout. And the hub payout is the formula that we've talked about. Hub A minus hub B, the delta minus hub B minus hub A. So that little formula that's in the presentation, that applies into the mining as well. And 25% of all mining in the entire community goes into that pool for us to be able to acquire.
And that's kind of like the old-fashioned binary cycle point.
Yeah.
For those that for those that want to figure that part out. It just adds up, and it's called WIG-2.
Yes.
WIG-3.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. But I just love the fact that we're able, data always has value. I just explained this to somebody in chat. Data always has value. People buy it or they steal it, or, by hacking it. We're able to privatize it so somebody can use it for good.
Yes.
By us doing that, we're getting rewarded in the form of cryptocurrency, which is going to always gain in value down the road. So stake it. Let's grow.
Yeah. And guys, all the information that we're talking about here right now, if I said something or you heard Rory mention something that you missed on the notes and you don't want, I'm sure you'll go back and watch the replay, but all this information, everything, literally everything is on inpersona.com. All you need to invite and to introduce people into the community is that website, inpersona.com. It is a very, very well designed, but it is also a very informative website. It's not a whole bunch of fluff and a whole bunch of hype. It's literally the whole program, A to Z. Every question that you have, everything that we've talked about here is all written in great English on inpersona.com, as well as so much more. You got your income calculator there. You got all the videos that we've been talking about. All the steps that Rory is doing is all done on that website with pretty graphics and design that you can borrow and cut and paste. And, because it's become public domain out there. But it's all available and accessible on inpersona.com. And then if you have more technically inclined people that want to know how the tokemetrics works and how the, all that stuff is there, that's all on vivo.org. That is the white paper for the Vivo block smart chain technology that InPersona runs on. And that is the Ethereum fork and the core fundamentals of how the anonymous data flows.
There's that link in chat, vivo.org you just mentioned. Okay. Yeah. And the Vortex, the Arizona Vortex, got a hold of Rory's internet connection, so he'll be right back.
Yeah, that's okay.
The Vortex is loving what he's putting out there. It needed to borrow it.
Whose place is that? Tom DeBartolo. DeBartolo. Nice view. I'm waiting to watch you walk from the street, Tom, right up to the camera and give us a big announcement. There he is.
Now, I added another little video to mine at the bottom that if they haven't been hooked, I did one more, and it's the V generation video, not even a minute long. Everything changed when you came into my life. And it's showing them just wearing the watch.
Very cool. Yeah, they've got a great marketing team. We're going to see a lot of great content. Oh, as well, Milian asked me to mention to you guys too, if you want to, if you're obviously on Twitter, they just did a corporate page for announcements and updates and things of that sort to help build the brand over here as well. So you can check out.
I'm still mastering Instagram, and now you just forced me to go get Twitter.
Yeah, no, I'm not forcing anyone. I haven't done it yet either.
Oh no, if it's there, I got to see it. So now,
yeah, exactly. It's called VGen. Million. Let me get it right here. Vivo Smart Chain on Twitter.
All right. Hopefully, I don't get kicked off again. I took my other screen down. I don't know. I had a system crash. I've been up 3 times. I think I got it, but we'll see. I minimize resources. Apparently, if you let your battery get to 1% and you're trying to run everything, it doesn't like it.
I told him the Arizona Vortex likes what you're putting out. Wanted to borrow it for a minute.
It might be. Oh, by the way, the energy here is it's definitely something you should experience. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the page. And I gotta tell you, when in doubt, update. I don't think I lost much, if anything.
When I did my first page, I had a power outage and I wrote a very long page and I did not hit the update button. Now I hit update after every paragraph.
Yeah, I think it's right. Well, for the heal advice, we haven't got that far, right? So we got from InPersona, an email will be generated and sent to you. Go ahead, Jason. Where were we on that?
Jason had to get his tire started again.
Sorry. Yes. So the InPersona code will be generated to you. So check your email, and inside the email will be your code, your free voucher for your device, which can be claimed at helohealth.com. And the details and the walkthrough on how to get the device will be in the email as well. Stacey, you want to confirm that? Because it's been a while since I claimed mine. Yeah, so I don't know if they've updated it.
What's really cool is when you get the email, there's a link that they just click on.
That's right.
To follow. And I found it easier to do on my computer for the device.
Okay. Yeah. I know it's pretty one. So Rory, I walked through your other friend there that just got set up, and it took us 25 minutes, 20 minutes tops, A to Z, including the device, including setting up everything, A to Z. And that was via text as well. I wasn't on the phone with her. So it's I know it's getting cleaner, and she did get an email right away. And that email was the steps on how to be able to claim the device with a link to Helo Health. And so people will register, guys, again at Helo Health. So there's 2 spots they'll walk through setup processes. Setup process number 1 is inside the app in persona. Setup process number 2 is to claim the device at helohealth.com.
Well, they activate the device to the Helo app, right? But they're going to be walked through that anyway.
The email walks them through it. Yeah. So the email gives them the code, gives them the link. They click, they set up an account at Helo Health.
Right, but they get the device. I remember it being super easy, but we've been around this for years. So they get the device. Mine came fully charged. You put it on. It has an activation code. I didn't even need my activation code. It was already synced to my account.
Yeah, the activation code, Rory, is simply for the pay. So the Vivo Pay, so you can pay, guys.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. All right. So are they going to need to set up their Vivo wallet? Is that's all? That's no longer a thing, right? Or is it?
They can, yes, later if they want to use their device to pay. Then they'll set up Vivo Wallet. Yeah. But I wouldn't.
I'm not going to go into that.
Don't go into any of that. And I can see it merging later, Rory. So as they broke these pieces out, I can see that coming in closer, the Vivo Wallet into the in persona app. So I would leave that out for right now. So inside Helo Health, Rory, the only part that I had to help your friend get enrolled with the other day was explaining that the voucher is added on checkout, and that will drop the price down to 0. So select their device that they want, go to the checkout process, and then insert the code that was provided to them in their email so that the device cost is 0.
Okay, so hold on, I'll say that.
Actually, you might not want to put 0 because you might have to pay shipping depending on your country. I'm not quite sure on that.
Okay, so right here, where I say your free voucher code for your device.
Fifthly, it's time to get your Helo device. This will be ordered and sent to you. Once you receive the device. Oh, sorry, where are you at?
Let's change this a little bit. So they're going to get it here. I just put it up here. Like they'll get.
Yes. Yeah, step 8 is accurate. This will all be spelled out in the email. So there's no fifthly per se. Number 8 would be the fifthly, Rory, and it's written well.
I mean, it's there to walk them through. I mean, most everybody I've gotten involved with this, I've had personal conversations with, but it's going to be one of those things at some point, it's going to be more and more prevalent, and people are going to be searching and looking, and we get it out there. That's why I think it's really, really important that we give them access to us, right? Now, I need to troubleshoot this. And you guys, this is super important. Oh my gosh, I wanted to get this out today. It's first part of February. Also, the thing about it is we're really excited, right? I think most of us understand a lot of the gravity. Maybe not the full picture what this is, but we know it's massive and it's awesome, and it could be something that's just a really, really, really big win for us here at RRR247. So the thing is because of that, we have, people that are sharing with their brothers, their cousins, their neighbors, and having an explanation page that ties in, but also let them know that, we can help and assist in the community, like we have that help. So the thing that I did on mine, where I sent everybody to the corporate office for RRR, you don't need to put that in there. You could always, you could just have them, contact you. Maybe you have a dial pad number, a text now number, you could put that there. I'm going to be doing massive marketing with this, and I want to feed Goya. So if you're in Goya and someone comes in, they say, hey, I saw something on this and they're coming in. If they're not in Trello, it's fair game. This is a door. This is a solid door into what we do in our environment in RRR by itself. It's an anchor. It's a door. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go to the DTC part of it down below in just a second. But I want to make sure we have this in here. And this doesn't have to be like picture perfect. Just it has to cover it. I'm going to get my codes in here shortly. And I'll hit update in Persona and Hilo. And I'm going to change this on my main page to this. So this page right here, I don't need these steps in here anymore. I'm just going to put this like, you guys watch this. Hold on. I want to emphasize this. Take a breath. This is our old page. I'm not going to destroy this work that we have here. I did a nice little video that explained what it was. I'm not going to destroy that. I'm going to kill this. Urgent. This is no longer valid information. Go to the current page here. And I'm going to link that to the in Persona page, right? So I'll just click that. In Persona and Hilo. I do not want to have it open a new tab. I want to take them right to that page and leave this page, right? But what I am going to do is make this freaking obnoxiously big. I'm going to make it centered. I'm going to make it red, angry red. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. Now, and then I'm going to take this out of all the indexes that I have, right? So I'm going to update this. Oh, I do want to make sure I fixed something in the SEO. Let's see, what did I do wrong? Meta description link. Oh, I don't have one. That's because I changed this page. So, it's my key phrase. I need my key phrase. Oh, okay.
I got to say, I'm enjoying this for the first time. Instead of trying to build a page while you're building a page, I'm just taking notes and paying attention, and I'm going to do it all.
Yeah, I'm going to share my page so you can actually go see it and duplicate it for yourself, right?
Take notes, guys. Take notes.
I'm going to copy that down. I got to make sure I fix this page. I'm green now. So whatever reason I lost that. Okay, so I'm going to hit update. So I took the Vivo token mining watch page. It is modified. I'm not even going to touch the information in there. The video, leave it alone. It's old information, archived. This is no longer valid information. Go to the current page here. All I need to do. That's all I need to do. Now this page is done. I'm going to update it, and I'm going to go change my categories, and I'm going to put this page in there instead of this page. So I'm going to go to my main dashboard, go to visit site, and that happens to be in blockchain probably. So I'm going to start there first. Crypto mining watch, it's right there, right? And so I'm just going to go down where I know it's at. So it's in blockchain innovation. So I'm going to open new page, and then I'm going to open all things blockchain, because you change one, change them all, right? You got to change them both. And I'm literally going to go here, and it says cryptocurrency mining and then crypto mining watch. I'm going to leave that detail in there. The stuff in here is basically the same. This is pretty much the same image. I can really use that image if I want. I'm going to edit the page here. Oh, by the way, as far as Google AdSense, just so you know, we get paid very well for a lot of clicks from the cryptocurrency era that we're in. And you guys saw that ad pop up. Some of those are paying $20 a click. Do you think that's going to go up? Do you think it's going to just I mean, guys, Google AdSense in that area is just awesome. Just saying, get it done. All right, I'm gonna round this out because I like it better that way. And instead of the crypto mining watch, I'm gonna still leave it be crypto mining watch in the Bitcoin category. I like that, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go to the in persona.
Yeah, Rory.
Yeah, bud.
Most of us, and I think you do also, have a mobile vital monitoring device page.
Yep.
In mobile apps. We want to cross market or do something with that one too.
I'm getting there, bud. I'm doing one at a time. This is so important. I'm gonna go one thing at a time so everybody can see how it's done.
Perfect.
So I just updated this here. And because I updated it here, this is the only one that's there. Some of this other stuff is gone. Like I'm actually gonna, I can remove this from my directory right now. I don't know where that's gonna be. I have a spacing issue anyway. I'm gonna fix this. Let's see. Most of you guys have deleted a lot of the stuff. I'm just gonna make some cleaning up since I'm here. I need to fix this anyway, guys. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. We have web. I'm really happy to announce this one and put it everywhere. Remember, we're all about online community. All right, so now I'm gonna click on the three dots. I'm gonna click code editor. And I gotta make sure I do my backups, but I'm gonna copy this here. I'll do my backup later. So you guys don't need to see me do that on this one, but I'm gonna make sure all things is updated as well, right? And you guys, I'm gonna do this in the DTC time because this is super, super important. We have critical launches, and this is why it's so important to always be on the Tuesdays, be on the Saturdays. I don't want to, we're really careful about income claims, but I'll tell you, there's things that we launched on a Tuesday that have collectively made our RRR247 family millions of dollars. That's a fact. Okay. These things are going to come out and we launch them and get them going, but it's how we act on it and how fast we put it to market and add it to our circular, performance blogging systems that allows us to gain from it. A lot of things that we're winning on, we may not realize the win for months, years down the road, but it's keeping it in motion, right? You get enough wins that are piling up, it just gets better and better and better. And you know what? We are going to be in situations where some of us are going to make millions of dollars off of one new thing we add. That's the point, is we're creating a distribution model that allows us to build and share with others. And the more we share, the more we gain. That's the idea here, right? And it's, it's not relying on any one thing. It's relying on several things that are connected together. It's a super center that we get a market from. I get really excited. Okay, so I updated my all things blockchain innovation. Blockchain innovation, I'm going to update that because that's done and changed. And then Niall, you were right. I'm going to go to the other pages now. And so I have it in, I might have it in computers and internet. So I'm just going to check really quick to see if I put the, I didn't, that's great. E-business, e-marketing, it might be in there too. I'm just going to check really quick. Obviously I got to edit this page. You guys bear with me a second. I'm just going to change it to percent. I'll come back and fix that one later, but I don't have it in here anyway. By the way, this link business card, if you guys are on my page, that has been one of the best things I ever got. I was at that affiliate summit, and you know, you're with a bunch of guys that you think are techie. Jason, do you know how many other people had a card like mine?
2.
No, I didn't find anybody. I was the only one, and you know what? Everybody I did it with went, "Oh my gosh, I need to get that. I need to get that." and like I'd be in a gathering with like 8 guys, and I do my thing to all of them, and they're handing out paper cards which get trashed, right? And so I'm just, and if you guys don't know what it is, I should show you. But all my data comes on there, and I'm gonna be adding more to it. But you can select things and show people. But I literally have them put it on their card, and they're so wowed by how it works. I just touch their screen and add me as a contact, and then they're linked to me, and I can drip on them and follow up. And then I get their information and I throw them into what? That freaking vortex system. So now they know I'm into wine, they know I'm into this, but now they get dripped on all this stuff. And it's like, from a marketer to a marketer, they've already reached me out because they've been getting the vortex messages, and they're like, "Okay, Rory, obviously you've got this going on. We got to talk." This is the link card, and it's like, I think it's like 20 bucks. It's really inexpensive, but you can link to it from here. I'll go back. That was just fun. I'm just put that out for like Jason. Like these are like your like online marketers. No one had it but me, and they've seen it. They just didn't get it right. And if I would have had a kiosk selling those, I would have sold 1,000 easy.
Nice.
Missed opportunity for Rory. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. Not really. It's my thing, but it was cool. All right, I'm gonna go here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's so much in here. So free stuff. I know it's in health and fitness, and this is the one you were talking about, I think, Niall. Mobile app and wearable devices. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to health and fitness and all things health and fitness. I'm going to edit. And I'm literally just going to go from the Vivo page to the other page. That's it. I'm not even going to get real complicated with it. I'm just going to go here and go in persona. I'll type it right. Then in persona.
My notes now say get link set up.
Yeah. And then this one, for some reason, I'm red. So that's always going to drive me nuts, right? Oh, meta description link because I have to redo these. All right. So health. I also get my meta tag, which will be the first sentence I like to do that. I'll modify it just a little bit. And update. I'll grab that one. It's funny, it's on this one. All right, let's see. So I'll tell you guys this. So Rory 3 gets a lot of traffic. This is so I've got We got Home with Tanya, which is homewithtanya.com, which was the first PBS built, right? That was built based on the new changes. That was about in 2008. And then after I proved it out, that was my template, and that's what we gave everybody. We started doing the 4 and 5 character domains back then because I had them, but it was one of those things where it fell into place. It's a great story. But then I got 1f16.com, which is our VIP platform template. And then as you guys, if you remember the history, or if you're brand new, I'll tell you, I added pages and pages. And so every new student got the latest of what I did. Well, the problem with that is pretty soon it was 380 pages. It was just too much to modify. The weight of it was too heavy to get. It was defeating to anybody. Now it's only 67 pages and or so. So it's very easy to get people up the necessary stuff to get going, get Google AdSense and grow. It's something that's there. But the Rory 3 has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages. And I'm going to add more now because at a competition, I just found out that Sheila might have 100 more pages than me. Not shocking. I actually, if she would have told me she had 500 more pages, I probably would have believed it because she's amazing. But I keep up building pages too. Anyway, what I'm going to get to is, adding pages and content. I mean, we're getting something tremendous with this, but the model just gets better and better. And this is like an easy change. Like, I mean, for a year, we've been gaining stuff. You guys, I've brought in, I've gained a lot of exposure based on what I've been doing with that. But now we're just updating it for the new, right? And but the old page, the Vivo page, it's still out there. It's still indexed. All I did is redirect them to this new page, right? I don't want to lose the work I did. That's the key thing is I can't get that time back. I've been marketing it for a year. It's got link posts to it and everything else, but I'm no longer going to do it under Vivo. I'm going to do it now under In Persona and Hilo, but it's also, there's a typo. It's also just different now, right? We know that. So I'll go ahead and hit update on this page. It's done. Update on this page. I do got to back them up. It's done. Oh, but I was going to tell you guys is this Rory 3, I got hacked like we all did back then, right? And my backup pages saved my little rump here. I got to tell you. So like I got some things that are going on there, but Matt and I sat down and under an hour restored the entire thing, and we got really attacked hard. Like, I mean, they beat through everything, and then now they can't get through. Matt figured out some amazing things. But it's because I get traffic, it makes money, right? And that's why I'm just going to stress, if you're not backing your pages up, don't blame me if something happens. And hopefully it never does. Like the odds are really low. Like we've only had 12 people really heart affected by it, but those that had it backed up, we got it back up there. You can't. So this information is key. And that's the thing is I don't want to delete a page. I just take it out of the main index. So I think it's in here under, I think I have it one more place. Maybe not. I think that might be the last place. Let me just check mobile apps, and I might want to add it to mobile apps and games, to be honest. Yep, I do. I have it here, and I can still leave that same image in here. So there we go. Mobile apps and all things mobile apps. The message is the same. When I read that, it's like that's fine. That's catchy. It works. It's fine. Edit this page. Edit this page. But anyway, back up your stuff. My gosh, I'm so glad that I did. That could have been pretty dang bad, right? Let's see. I gotta add to this. I see it already. Okay, I want to say something different, so that's why I'm doing that. So I needed that there. What else do I need? SEO. Oh, key phrase. Okay, that's easy. Mobile apps. Okay, so I'll update that. I'm going to come here and I'm going to change it from Vivo to in persona. And this one didn't even have it. Fix that. And update. Then I'll go here. And this is all things. And all I'm doing on this one is changing the link, right? And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to the dashboard. And the reason why I'm going to the dashboard is I'm going to go to the menu. And this is a big thing, right? It's a major door in Persona and Hilo. And I'm going to add it to the menu. A couple times. I'm going to probably do it. I'm going to add it 3 times, maybe less. I can delete it, right? I'm going to go down here. There's certain things I can take out. Like this is, I'm going to remove that. So there's crypto mining watch. And this goes to another page altogether. So the thing with the crypto mining watch is, let me go back here. I don't want that page, right? It's an older page, and that one I need to change too. So let me obviously I created more pages, right? So I'm going to go to this page and I'm just going to edit it. Right? And I'm just going to go, I'll pull up the same page. So I'm going to go to Rory 3 Vivo. And this is all I want, right? I want that urgent. I'm going to go here. I'm going to make it centered and go red. And this update. Oh, I got an issue. See, oh. All right, I just fixed that page too, but going back to, so I can close that. I'm gonna go back here to the menu and I have beauty and cosmetics. Let's see, hold on. Crypto mining watch. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to put the in persona in there. And I could have left that there, which is probably fine. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in mobile apps. So I have this old one right here. You guys remember this? Anybody? That page is still there. I'm gonna do the same thing though. So we had this, you guys, this is a long time. Like I don't delete the work I do, right? But I am going to do this. Oops. I am going to do this. And I'm going to take this out of there too. So you guys, I created a lot of pages. Jason, I don't know if you remember this, but before we were talking on that when it was Vivo a couple years ago, this is the device that came to us called V Medical. And it's a phone case. It's powered by your phone and kind of tied all in one.
Yeah.
It did a lot of the stuff. This was freaking expensive, and the service, I think it's like $60 a month.
Yeah, I remember it.
And that was like the most amazing thing. And then this wiped it out completely. Like it's not even on the same planet now. But I did a lot of marketing on it. It's still out there, and I'm not going to lose it. And if they click this,
sounds like you got target traffic is what I'm hearing. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but what I want to, and I have it just go to like the biohacking page. I'll check this out there. But when they click on this, what I need to do is make sure, you guys, if you're on this page, this is what you do on this page is I'm gonna have this go to my in persona page, right? Everything's gonna be changed in persona. Every linkable, everything I did on this before. I'm not gonna redo the work. I'm just going to change it over here. I'm just going to change where it redirects. That goes to brain. They weren't happy. We told them, we can't do this anymore. It doesn't work for us. But it's just interesting to see this. But like what this did is the same thing, like to work with your doctors. But, and they spent a lot of money in development to get this done and out. And then it's replaced by this incredible Web 3.0 thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that page. I've updated it. I don't need to worry about it. I'm going to send them to the other page. It's done. But in my menu system, I need to remove it. I got in persona and Hilo already, done all that. I'm gonna look at the other place and see. Health. So I've added that to my menu. That's it. That's changed. And then update this page is done. That page is done. I'm done with this. Now I'm going to go back to that page, right? I'll visit my site. Oh, I got to save the menu. Thank you. I'm going to go back to my site. I'm going to go back to that page. I'm not done. I'm not done with that page for what I want to do with it. And so I'm going to go to any of them, right? In persona, I'm going to go right to my page here. I'm going to hit edit. And I got to figure out what page are we going to market. I think we had the crypto mining watch. Can't remember what we did on the ads, but I think we're going to do it. We'll do a different one. And I'm going to just say by consensus, I think we really focus on the name in persona, mainly because they don't have an invite code. They can't really utilize it. They need the invite code. It's a different product. Like, we don't market directly to Bella Vita because it kind of doesn't work like that. We market to our individual pages. This is not the same. It's a different concept. So I think we're going to make it in persona on our like rory3.com/in persona. And because mine is in persona and Hilo, that works. Like everybody should have an in persona page for the marketing that we're going to be doing. And we'll get those graphics created this month. We're inserting them in this month so we can start promoting this on social media and everything else that we do. Now notice I'm red and orange. I got to finish this out, but I'm not done writing this page, right? I'm not done writing this page. I need to put the codes in there. I've taken up this entire hour. I'm going to finish this, you guys. This is really important, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to put, there is so much that is available to us, health, and to the health. And I like to do a break in some of the stuff I do. So I'm gonna put these it's the equal thing across, just like a line. Um, so I'm gonna go into some other things below. And when you're writing like a page, the thing that gets really difficult, and I want this to be a heading 1. I'm gonna go heading 1 and blue. The thing about this is, and I really should fix this stuff and get it green, but the thing about this is I can make this page super long because it does all the work here. But now I'm gonna go into sharing how this changed the world. Most people don't put it together on their own. They're not free thinkers, and so it's good to go into that. This is one of those areas where I'm going to, right? I'm going to go into it. Now, this is going to make this a very, very long article, and sometimes it's too much, and I could make it into something else. I could even do it into a new page. But what I'm going to do right here is just a couple of suggestive things, right? So right here, I'm going to do a plug, the Fine Wines page, right? And I'm listing things, and so I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna make this this one's gonna be heading 3 because the other one's bigger. So heading 3, and I'll make it blue. So I'm gonna go here and just highlight it again. I'm gonna go to the biohacking page. And what I'm also gonna do here is I'm gonna bold the first sentences. And you want to do these, this is going to be a bullet point. And when you do bullet points, you never want to do an even number. It messes up something visually and also the way people take it in. And this sounds like Rory's just fun with these numbers. No, this is tons of proof. I've seen this. So I need a third, even if I've got to create something else. So I have 3, but we're going to do 3 in here. So wine, the Velveeta, and then I'm going to go into here is all right. So I'm planning this couple like key things, and the beautiful part about it is I'm not even covering everything. I'm just covering enough to get the mind going, get them thinking on it. Okay, now okay, so I'm gonna take these 3 and I'm gonna make them a bullet, right? So list. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. This is easy to read too when they glance down, right? And I kind of got my close here. And for whatever reason, something to readability, it's gonna be that dang, I know what it's gonna be already, right? It's gonna be, transition words, right? And I need to add some more, and it's just the way I write. So that's fine, I'll do it. I'll just put a little furthermore here. That'll jump it up a little bit. I only need like 1 or 2 more. I have a consecutive sentence things. So let's see where that's at. Oh, my codes are. So when I fix my codes, that'll probably fix that too, right? I can do X, 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 X until I fix it. That's all I need to do. Okay, that's easy. I'll hit update. Okay, so I'm gonna put those codes in. This page is done. And what I'm going to do is just like, I'll go put my codes in here, but you guys are welcome to utilize these pages. So let me, I'm going to preview it. That's the page, right? So like something I like to do is, I'll go ahead and give it a sec here. It's rory3.com/in persona and helo. And that's the page I created. You guys can go to Rory3 and go through it all, but that's where it's at. You guys saw how I changed the menus. This has been a very in-depth training on this. And Jason, thank you so much for everything you do to contribute and help the family here. As now I'm about to turn this over to you because we're going to go on it, but you guys, there is so much cross marketing. Also in Google AdSense, you guys look at this, just so you guys know, these are high value clicks. Like this stuff that we're doing, it just increases everything we have. And crypto's not going away. It's getting bigger and bigger. Web 3.0 is here. We are the first that I know of launching a Web 3.0 true product. Jason, have you seen another one out yet? Okay, I'm gonna, Niall, are you with me?
I am.
I mean, we get to do it, right? And the thing is like, I'm gonna take my plus. Actually, let me get my coffee. This is
I did search for another product or service, a tangible product that was in 3.0, and nothing that Google would approve.
No.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. It's coming, and I'm just putting it out there, and it doesn't do us any good unless we act on it anyway. Let me get rid of this. Is my preview thing, so I'm gonna go back to it.
Niall, I was talking to my friend. He's got 3 of the top 10 apps in the App Store are his, and so it's my way of saying he's really big in the app space. Showed him what we got. Couldn't believe it. Full Web3. This is definitely a first.
I'm going to take my plus for the morning. I'm just going to this is a celebratory cup of coffee because that page is done, guys. All I got to do now is add my codes. I'm going to go get them from my app. I'm choosing right now. Do I focus on Hub A? Do I focus on Hub B? That's the only decision I really have. And both of them are doing great. We set this up, you guys, but we are definitely in the right place at the right time all the time. And I'll tell you, and I'm gonna speak this out. Like, a lot of people take vitamins, and you believe that it works, and then you go and see your doctor. Maybe you'll get your blood pressure, and you kind of see if it goes up or down. We get to do that every day, all the time. So it's great because we have that proof. Well, think about what that does for everything else, right? And I'm gonna speak this, and I'll put the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. However, I know that taking prescription drugs, a lot of times you don't see an effect for a long time because you see your doctor all the time. It's expensive. It takes time. Well, this is all the time. I think that's going to affect a lot of people. And in my holistic beliefs and the stuff that I try to do, I was told at one point I was supposed to have like several medications. I'm medication free. I don't need medications. I found a way to do it holistically, right? And I'll tell you this: if you've got extra weight and you're carrying it around, we all know that that's not what we're supposed to be doing. You're not healthy with extra weight. Extra weight doesn't make you healthier. It makes your heart have to work harder. And so I look at it, and I was looking at it. I'll put this out there. You're right. You guys, I'm so happy to tell everybody, like, I've lost 54 pounds. It's one thing because, yeah, that meant I was heavier. It means I was 54 pounds heavier, but I know I'm going to have a better life because I lost those pounds. Those pounds weren't muscle. Those pounds were fat. Those pounds were things that were making my heart work harder, making my cholesterol levels change. It only gets better when you get to an optimum weight. And we have the ways to do that, but also a way that people can see it happening because it doesn't happen overnight. It's not a 30-day solution. It's, for me, it's been a 2-year journey. And being able to chart it and see it and see that proof of it. I just think it's going to, elongate stuff. And, you think about our loved ones that we've lost, and if we could have had some early indicators had they been on a device. I don't see any downside to monitoring our health all the time. It's kind of like our main thing. Without our health, we're gone. And we get to be part of that. And so the health industry is amazing. We've already been in it, but now we're in the device side. We're also into the Web 3.0 and the crypto side. And you guys, there's a reason there's so much money in the world around health. And we get to be part of something that changes it. And we get to disrupt the old with the new. And we get to put sovereignty back in the hands of the private citizen. I mean, what isn't there to be celebrating on that? So with that being said, I'm going to take some biohacking genius called Plus. That's going to give me even more energy. Like, I don't need it today, but I'm going to take it anyway. And also, for those of you that haven't tried the lemon brain, I bring this up with Niall because he's not a lemon fan, but that lemon brain is like so good. I've had like 6 straight of those. I haven't had the chocolate ones for a bit because you go back. But that lemon's a great little change. Just putting it out there.
So as you lose weight, your taste buds get knocked off a little bit because
I've always liked lemon. I'm just saying, like, I didn't have it for a while. I went back to it and went, wow, my body knows it likes the stuff, so it craves it. And even Tanya be going like, oh, Rory, I need to get a brain because the clarity you get with it. Once you understand what it does and you adapt to like, hey, it does make a difference. You feel when you kind of need it. Also, I sleep so, of course, the energy in Sedona is amazing, but I sleep so good with this on. And I know sometimes I just put it behind my back but I didn't have it on one night and it's not the same. Like you get to a pattern and my meditation is so much better. Of course, I just really like what we're doing. And so, you're on the right path. All right. So what I'm going to do is we covered a lot today, guys. And I didn't know how long that was going to take to build that page out. Jason, once again, thank you. Always instrumental in help. But, we've got something going forward. We're going to get that out there. We're going to keep pressing on it. And then keep in mind, March, I'm doing marathons. We're going to cover pages, marketing, pushing stuff out there. We really have 3 amazing anchors and they're all circular, right? I don't know if you guys are starting to see the pattern of how I do things. And if you do what I do, get what I get, right? And we've got wine, right? It's not going anywhere. We have fine wine, and wine is such a vital thing for those that, utilize it for health. And we know it's an absolute fact that if you and I are the exact same person, same body, same everything, and you drink a glass a night and I don't drink any wine, you will live with less stress and you'll live longer than me. All because you drank wine and I didn't. That's a fact. Now, when we say wine, we're saying true wines, not the crap they put in the store that's really a wine byproduct. It's like it's they can call it wine because it has a component that legally they can say it's wine, but it's not, right? We have the true wine. So remember that. Then we have our awesome nutrition line. The Bella Vita stuff, I just love it. And then we have a way to monitor our health and sovereignty. So it's protecting us. And we get to take it to the world. It's a part of Web 3.0, which means it's going to be innovative for a distance. And I'm just going to say everything I just said, those 3 doors, they're not going away. They're just getting bigger, stronger. We're getting more awareness and pressing it out to the world. And we focus on that. And then I get really excited because, in the performance blogging system we have all the kiosk offers. So we're just creating and advancing more and more ways to bring revenue into your family, right? Into your family economy and share it with the RRR247 family economy as we keep growing. That's what we do, right? And we add other things to it, but we have such amazing driving anchors that we're focused on that are circularly tied together. One helps the other, helps the other, helps the other. We're not focused on multiple things. We're not scattered out. We're on one thing that has things that tie together. It's the ecosystem is very, very sound, and we cover health, right? And it's just amazing what we have. I just wanted to close out with that, and then we're going to go into one of the most amazing things we do as marketers, which is marketing, right? We even have to market marketing. Nothing sells itself. The law of marketing. Before I segue off this, because we're going to go off our live feeds, we do that training in a closed environment. We're not going to broadcast it out. If you're not part of it, you're not in it. But if you want to be part of it, and if you're brand new here, you're not tied to the community, or you're watching this, give us a call, 877-310-5353. You're going to talk to an amazing instructor, and they'll get you going and plug in everything. I'm just going to say this for everybody that's here. Next Tuesday, I think it's February, is that the 7th? Feels like it's the 7th.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the 7th. We have our student training. It's at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, and it goes an hour-ish. Right after that, I'm going to be going through my book, and I'm going to be reading a chapter and then really dissecting that chapter with you as the author. So I'm going to get more in depth than what I could in those pages of the book, one chapter at a time, and it'll be a series. And you guys are welcome to join in with me. And then I recommend you have the hard copy. We're going to be doing manifesting all the way through, manifestation through, and it's really good in a book. I'm very old school with paper to write it in the actual vehicle, right? Now we have the ebook, we have the audio book, but that hard copy book and put that in there, you put those notes. And the thing about that is you're in the moment when we're talking about it, and it's forefront. You're putting notes in there, and then you go to the next chapter and the next chapter, and maybe 6 months down the road, you're going to go back and you're going to look and say, oh, that's what I was gaining out of that chapter. I was having this conversation, I actually had it with 3 people recently about reading books. If you read, you're putting information in your head. If it's good information, garbage in, garbage out, right? And I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly studying things. It's what gives you that knowledge base, right? It's out there, and the internet's made it so much more available. But when you read a book today, you take it in based on where you are today. And you're changing and adapting, and especially if you're in a positive growth process, in 6 months, when we read that book again, you're going to get different things out of it because you're in a different perspective in 6 months of growth from where you are today. And this is why it's so important to take notes and write down, because you can reflect, oh, that's what I took out of it then. I read this, I get something more out of it. And then it's almost like you have these little aha moments because I can share my, 3 decades plus of life in increments. You weren't in the meeting with Jim Rohn with me. I can give you the sense like you were, and I can bring up more and more things that happened. I had a life-changing dinner with Jim Rohn that was a 7-hour event for us that propelled me in a whole different direction. I can't share the whole 7 hours. It was very impactful, and it was very, it changed my life. So but I want to, share those, and little moments like that changed my life can change your life because I can share what I learned from it, and it's a shared truth then. And that's what we're going to focus on. But, you want to make sure you're putting those notes in there, because in 6 months, 6 years, your perspective should change. And those things will help highlight that. And a lot of times I go read my books where I got my notes, and it's like, I totally forgot about that. That makes my life better today. I needed that today. I didn't realize it, but when you go back to it, it reminds you. And this is why we do live events and things. And Jason, I'll bring you in, and Niall, you guys, we've been here for a long time in the growth industry and personal growth and development, but we constantly plug into live events because we constantly need to re-plug back in. You forget things, and you gotta get reminded of it, or things happen in life and you gotta get back to that happy spot. And that's why we keep going back to go feed into the information and positive growth trough of life that we've created. We just go back to it. And I'll stress this. We have live events coming up. I'm going to announce a couple more probably in Texas, but in McKinney, Texas, Dallas area, 5th, 6th, and 7th of May. I'm going to be doing massive BRT training on the 7th, and we got leadership training with Bella Vita the 5th and the 6th. You're going to want to get there. Let your instructor know you can go. We're getting the final numbers, so we need that meeting room set up. May comes quick. You guys, you know how Tanya and I are. We've already planned next year. Like, we're already into next year planning what's going to happen. We don't wait. We get ahead of times because you can get better situations. You can make more things happen. Being prepared and ahead of it is always how you get there. And that's why reading now, studying things now to be a better in the future. You're doing things to help yourself today, but also give you information that you can learn and adapt and grow from. A lot of times you read something, you don't always get out of it what you need to, but it plants the seed. It starts the process. Then you revisit it and revisit it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Niall, what do you want, 5 minutes?
Oh, at least, yeah, let's get ready. Stretch and grab a drink, grab a snack, something, bring it back to your desk or eat.
Let's do 7 minutes. So 7 minutes. And I'll go ahead and close out this live thing. 7 minutes, we're going to go and do some marketing training. And you guys, Niall, I'll just put this out there. He's kind of kicking some ass. His team's moving. He's on this. You guys, he doesn't just do this every Saturday. He does it every Saturday for you. He does it to help let you guys know these are the habits, these are the patterns on how we grow this stuff. Tanny and I fund your marketing. What I can't do is hit you in the back of the head of the 2x4 to make you do the work. You've got to show up. You got to make those patterns go. It is so effective. We know it is. That's why we put our mouth and our money and everything behind it. We walk the walk, talk the talk. What Niall's about to do, I do all the time. I train on this. It's not like this is how it works. And it's you've got to have that high touch conversations. We're building the team. Guys, this is a complex thing for people. They didn't know it. Like marketing's complex for people anyway. They don't understand why it works or how it works. It's got intricacies to it. It's not just simple. And we need to teach that here, but also the whole performance blogging system, the way everything connects, we've got to hold their hand through it. It's too complex. It works because it's complex. You guys, there's no business that's truly that simple. If they look simple, that means they've mastered it, right? I go into this, like you go look at like, guys, the way McDonald's makes a hamburger is a system, right? And I know everybody knows this because it's been put out there. It's a system. I can go to any McDonald's anywhere around the world, and the sandwich is made exactly the same. It measured, it's the same. It's a system, right? We have systems here. Everything is done that way, so we know what the outcome is going to be. However, you got to do the work. You got to show up and do that, right? It's not going to just do it on itself. And you guys, the work that we're doing, the high touch training, it cannot be duplicated by a robot, at least not yet. Okay, so we have amazing ways to grow and develop this, but getting this word out there and all the things that's out there, guys, there is so much technology that I'm looking at that's going to better what we're doing, but that's only going to help if you already know what to do, right? It's only going to help if you know what to do, and that's why it's so important if everybody comes on the trainings, we get this forward. All right, let's call it 7 minutes from now.